jackpot! Well, there were winning cards out there, but nobody came forward to claim the amazing rollover jackpot of £40,000. So this week, we're giving away a stupendous £60,000. Not 20, not 40, but a stonking 60 grand. So triple check your numbers now. And join us next week for another chance to win on Britain's biggest, boldest, big buck bingo bonanza. Lucky Numbers!
Two Fat Ladies 88.
Lotus, Spagman and Phelps. Professional people. Discreet. Articulate. With impeccable taste. A clear vision. And always in control. It's all about teamwork, but is it legal? Tonight at 8:30 on Central.
Justice for all! Oh, dear. What?
Mum! Just what you need, a house full of cardigans.
For an instant quote on your household insurance, phone NatWest. No forms, no fuss.
Very much. Out, or I get the mint sauce.
Come on, chop, 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 chop. Out, come on.
That's my jumper!
Call NatWest on 0800 24 24 25.
We've designed a fridge freezer unlike any other. As you'd expect, it's completely frost-free. But the really clever thing is, while it's no bigger on the outside, it has deep, deep doors. And an extra cubic foot of space on the inside.
Sweets for my sweet, sugar for my honey. I'll never ever let you go.
The Hotpoint Mistral Plus, ideal for any family, no matter how big they are.
Although Kellogg's make and sell more breakfast cereals than anyone else in the world, every single box is made from grains carefully chosen and checked by us. Grains bought to our own unique specification, which is why we're more than happy to put our name on each and every box. So remember, if you don't see the Kellogg's name on the box, it isn't Kellogg's in the box.
With new rides, new attractions and a new hotel, you'll have an even more magical time at Alton Towers.
You're very happy with the freshness your softener gives you, but does it last?
Yes, but I don't use that.
What then?
Now I get it from New Bold. I'll show you. You see, even after a whole week, I get that just washed freshness.
Just washed freshness?
Now, even after a week.
For around the price of a pint, you could buy enough television airtime to reach 1,000 people in the Central West region. Surprised? Television advertising can cost less than you think. Our local advertiser packages are easy to arrange and start from £6,500, for which you could reach over 3 million people.
Call us now on 0541 58 58 58.
For an instant quote on household insurance, phone NatWest on 0800 24 24 25. No forms, no fuss.
Remember, it's their big break on TV, so let's give them a big chance.
It's my big chance, my big moment.
Yeah! The publicity for this show
Can be quite challenging because it's live, the acts are still rehearsing, and it's on Saturdays. It's at 8:10 with Jonathan Ross.
So why we call this the Big Big Talent Show? Because it's a big show full of big talent.
And it's on Central.
To a good detective, things are not always what they seem to be.
Lost something, sir?
No. This investigation has been allowed to drift for too long.
Drift?
Drift. Merriman's got form.
Well, of course he's got form. He's a security guard. How many bodies can you give me as backup?
How many do you want, then?
A dozen.
At this notice, you can have 2.
8.
4.
Done.
All it needed was a touch of frost. Saturday at 9 on Central.
Now on Central, Coronation Street.
Go on, Derek, let me do your boiled egg.
Don't want a boiled egg.
Yes, with some lightly done toast. Just...
Senility.
Now, Derek, will you stop taking that attitude? Remember what the poem says? Grow old along with me. The best is yet to be.
Mavis, if I'm going to have to listen to a lot of twaddle, I may as well go to the office. At least I get paid for listening to twaddle there. What's the matter?
Oh, I'm trying to see him. I know that sounds daft. I'm just trying to see where he is, how he is. I hope he's all right.
I'll tell you something. I'm never going to forgive Nick for what he's done to us. Tell you, when he gets back here, I could murder him.
Don't say that, Martin. Just don't say it.
Morning, Mr. Platt.
Morning. Come in.
Is it bad news?
No, I'm not bringing you bad news, Mrs. Platt. No, it's good news, really.
You found him?
No, we've not found him, but we know where he is, or where he's been, I should say. He's used his cash card.
Where?
Cash machine on a service area on the M62 just near Leeds.
Leeds?
He's alive.
He doesn't know anyone near Leeds.
Oh, thank God he's alive.
Of course he's alive. Hey? He's living the life of Riley while we're sat here going mad with it all. Having a good spend while he's at it. Yeah. Right. Leeds then.
Alan? Okay, shall we start then?
Okay. Hi.
Oh, hi. We're just about to set off, push these through some doors. You know Gary and Alan?
Yeah, all right, lads. Look, I'm glad I caught you before you started, because we've had some news. He's drawn some cash out of a machine here at Leeds. So I'm wondering if you fancy going over there instead.
Glad to. More point than trudging around Weatherfield with the sound of it. Okay with you two?
Oh, that's great.
Right.
Cheers, lads. Listen, I'm going to want to come with you, so if you can give me 10 minutes, and then we'll get off.
Well, according to Jack Duckworth, he claims that Terry gave little Tommy to his other grandma and granddad.
Well, they're called the Hortons, I think, aren't they?
Yeah. But what he says is that they paid Terry for him. Like, bought him. Well, that's what Jack says.
That is awful.
Yeah, well, hang on a minute. I mean, the way I see it is Terry must have wanted what was best for little lad. I mean, Tommy's man's dead. And a man can't bring up a kiddie, can he?
Ken Barlow's having a good try.
Oh, yeah, but that's different. He's a teacher. He's at home most of the time. And he can afford a nanny. No, I think Terry just wanted what worked best for little Tommy.
Morning, everybody. Can I have your attention a minute? Now, I'm going away for a couple of days' holiday next week. Now, before you start celebrating and thinking what a lazy time you're going to have, remember this. Output stays up, quality stays up. Otherwise, I'm out of business, and you lot are out of your jobs. Sally.
Yes, Mr. Baldwin.
You think you can look after the office while I'm away?
Me?
Yes, you. Can you do it?
Well, I could try.
Well, anyone can try. I want someone that's going to get it right. Deal with the phone, make sure the worksheets are straight. Now, can you do it?
Well, yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I think so too. So while I'm away, you're in charge. Right, tea break over. Back to work, everyone.
Right, we'll go then.
Martin,
Yeah?
I want to go with you.
Oh, come on, Gail. We've been through all this.
I'll get the lads in the car, all right.
Can't just sit here all day doing nothing.
And suppose he rings and there's nobody in.
There's an answer machine on.
Oh, yeah, and he's going to talk to a machine. The machine can't talk back to him, Gail. Can't tell him to come home.
No, all right. No, you're right. I hope you find him, Martin.
Well, it won't be for the lack of trying, will it? See you later.
Oh, hiya. Right, I'm off to the wine bar. It's me half day, thank God. What are you up to?
Nothing. Nobody wants me brains or me body.
Listen, what I've been saying about the house, I know you must think I've been unreasonable.
I wasn't getting at you. I was just trying to make you see. You're not really doing yourself any favours, are you, eh? Digging your heels in. And what does it matter who has the place? You, me dad, Joe Bloggs. It's only 4 walls, isn't it? Bricks and mortar.
And memories, too. Mind, most of the memories I've got from living here are bad ones anyway. So, Jim can have it if he wants.
Do you mean that?
I do. Happen I'll get a pang or two when I walk past. If I walk past, I might be living miles away from here.
Yeah, you'll still bob in the Rovers though, eh? Every now and again.
Anyway, it doesn't have to mean a flip for you as well. I'm sure your dad'll want you to stay on here with him.
Do you reckon?
I do. Hey, thanks for talking to me about this. I appreciate it.
Come here. I'll see you later.
See ya.
Cheers, Derek. I can't think of anything right now that warrants a single cheer. Hey, come on, come on. You've a lot going for you if you did but know it. Such as what? Well, me, for a start. A friend who keeps an eye on you. I mean, let's face it. A lot of men have been flung on the scrap heap long before they were 60. But you're fortunate, you see. You have me in your corner. And that makes me a lucky man, does it? Oh, my word, yes. I mean, because whenever Angela starts going on about you, saying like, well, Derek's over the hill, he's past it and that.
Angela says that.
Oh, yeah, but I always stick up for you. Oh, yes.
Scotch and a threat, please, Jack. Not making a brandy, large.
What's the matter, Freddie? You poorly?
Just had some bad news. Tommy Mook's gone.
Tommy Mook, don't remember him.
No, he was a square dealer, one of the old school. Went like that.
Friend of yours, was he?
Not a friend, exactly.
Well, you haven't got a friend, have you? Not a proper friend. So I heard.
My father used to say to me, Freddie used to say, call me Freddie, if you've got a £5 note in each of your trouser pockets, you'll be between 2 of the finest friends you'll ever have.
Very true, Fred, very true.
Of course it is. He'll be missed, will Tommy. Knew more about custom and practice of rectangle than any man alive. I know plenty myself, I say I know plenty myself. But compared to Tommy, I'm a novice. I say I'm a beginner. And then again, you see, him passing on leaves a crevice at the rectangle.
A crevice?
It's what we call a vacancy. 40 stalwarts stand 4 square, 4 by 10 and 10 by 4.
So might it stand.
Oh, hello, Norris. Didn't see you there. Tommy Mook's gone. Went like that.
I heard what you said.
Yeah. Leaves a crevice. Gives a pie, Jack. Grief always makes us feel hungry.
Norris, go on, like I was saying, see, when Angela starts using words like dead wood and so forth, I always stick up for you. Now don't worry, old man. I'll keep her off your back. Well, for as long as I can.
Never mind, Angela. Get me in the rectangle.
Well, that's not so easy.
Well, we know there's a vacancy, and I want it. I want it to give shape and meaning to my life. Whatever life I may have left. Will you guide me, Norris? Will you be my campaign manager?
All right, then. I'll see what I can do.
Hey, Alfred.
You never know when your time's up, Jack, lad. We pass this way but once.
Like they say, let a smile be your umbrella, for I may never pass this way again.
Do us another one of them.
On the house, Fred, like the pie.
Well, I'll tell you what, stick it in the post, I'll have a look at it, then I'll get back to you, all right?
Can I have a word, Mr. Baldwin?
Well, I'm a bit busy. Is it important?
Well, yes.
Who to, you or me?
Well, to everybody. But what I mean to say is, when you said you were going away this morning, then you said you were going to put Sally Webster in charge.
What about it?
Well, is she going to be in charge in this office? What, sewing room and all?
Correct.
Well, excuse me, but that's not right. She's not been here above 10 minutes.
Hang on a minute. Sally, get yourself in here. I think she ought to hear whatever it is you want to say to me.
Well, I look at this between you and me.
Yes, Mr. Baldwin.
Ida doesn't think it's a very good idea if I leave you in charge while I go on holiday.
Well, it's not personal, like, but I've been doing this job all my life. And let's face it, you are still only a learner, aren't you? I mean, I know more about this damn job of sewing and baking up than she'll ever do, and you can't deny that.
Oh, I'm not denying it. That's why I'm telling you while I'm leaving Sally in charge. She hasn't spent a lifetime learning bad habits and tricks, how to dash off dodgy work. She's keen, she's bright, she's intelligent, and unlike some people whose name I won't mention, who know more about skiving and dodging and nicking material.
I hope you aren't meaning me.
I'm just explaining to you while I'm leaving Sally in charge. Now, son, you still think you can handle it?
Yes, I do.
Fine. So we all know where we stand. Oh, and Ida, tell the girls if output goes down, I'll be sacking someone. And it won't be Sally I'll be sacking. Well, she walked into that like I hoped she would. That's her card well and truly marked. There you are, Sally. That's your first free lesson in management. Welcome aboard, kid.
Guess what? Vauxhall are paying me to show how incredibly spacious the 5-door Corsa is. Fine, I said, but we go to Beverly Hills and I call the shots. Ruby, my darling! Not now, Zsa, I'm shopping. You see, there's loads of boot space, not to mention coat, hat, and dress space. Cute. And the Corsa's got lots of room in here. Well, I'll need some help to unpack.
The Corsa from Vauxhall. The small car with the big personality.
Back in 1835, NPI started out helping a few people put something by for the future. Our reputation spread. Now, 160 years on, with assets of over £7 billion, pensions are still our speciality. Because at NPI, we think the fundamental things apply. As time goes by, you'll be glad you chose NPI.
Gringos! My friends, welcome to my little cantina! Our peppers are mucho spicy and our chili sauce is hot stuff!
Just like my darling Conchita.
And in case your guts they are not made of steel, we have the salts, Andrew salts. Look, amigos, like the firecrackers when we beat Brazil! See, it is the Andrew's fees that does the bees.
Introducing new Formula Wash and Go, with a free sample coming through your door soon. We guarantee you'll like the results. Hair that feels so clean it squeaks. Easy to comb, fresh and fully revitalized. Try it and feel the difference. New Formula Wash and Go. Great hair, no fuss, guaranteed.
Everybody thinks all fats are bad.
Oh, folly!
The polyunsaturated flora actually help lower cholesterol, making it good news for my body.
Your body for
Nemesis at Alton Towers. Sit back, it's fright time.
Time. Always moving on day after day, leaving its traces.
Nivea Visage Anti-Wrinkle Cream can help smooth away the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, softening the visible traces of time.
It's great to have time on your side.
The Anti-Wrinkle Cream from Nivea Visage.
Was this the ham sandwich?
Oh, that's mine, that. Thanks, man. All right. Yep, you want one?
Councillor Roberts has just come in buying my drink. Oh, is that necessary, Norris? Don't be so naive. You have to oil the wheels to set the wheels in motion. Now, come on.
Hi, please, Vera.
So how's Alf then?
Oh, not too bad, you know. Fair to Middleton.
Hello, Alf. Nice to see you.
Oh, Derek.
I'll pay for that pint, Vera.
Well, as long as somebody does.
And 2 halves for Norris and me, please.
Well, Alf, you're looking well.
Oh, so.
Yes. Better than poor Tommy Mook.
Well, what's wrong with him?
He went to the Eternal Triangle this morning.
Rectangle. Nay.
Afraid so. Back to square one.
Well, then, you once said I was a likely sort of chap to join these square dealers.
Don't remember that?
Oh, yes, you did, yes. We discussed this syndicate business about the horse, you know, when you said...
Oh, yes, I did. Well, you're a decent fella, Jack. Oh, yes. You know, I'm feeling peckish again.
Samantha, hot pot for Mr. Elliot, please.
Thank you, Jack. Very kind.
So, what do you reckon? Do you reckon you'd be able to see your way clear to...
There's an old Latin proverb. How's it go now? You be right with me, and I'll be right with you.
Very true, Fred.
A chap who joins the square dealers has to have what we call rectitude. He's got to be right, square, decent. Talking about the syndicate horse, we'll be racing it again soon. You've only got one share, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
Well, I've got 3, as you know. I dare say I could be persuaded to sell you one. Of course, if you're not interested, you've only got to say.
I could be. I'm interested, yes.
Yeah.
Interested, yes.
Well, like the old saying, you'll be right with me.
And I'll be right with
you, yeah.
So then, is there any news? Not since this morning. No. Martin's gone to Leeds with Ken Barlow and a couple of his schoolmates.
Yeah, your mum told me.
He doesn't know anybody in Leeds. At least I don't think he does. It's a big place.
Oh, he'll turn up, love. I mean, the police are looking for him too, don't forget.
Yes, I suppose so. Who have you left the cafe with? You've not shut up, have you?
No, your mum and Roy Cropper are minding it. They very kindly offered, so anyway, I wanted to come and see you.
Well, next week, when you and Mike take Mark away, I'll go back in. Life has to go on, doesn't it? No point letting the cafe slide.
Come on, love, come on.
I'm so frightened. Alma. Where is he? What's he doing? I'm so frightened.
Derek, you've come to see me. How nice.
No, this is important. Where's Rita?
Well, she's upstairs. Why? What's so important?
I need to talk to her. I want to tell her that there's a vacancy for a new member in the Square Dealers.
She won't be interested. Anyway, it's men only at the Square Dealers.
Yes, of course it is. I know that. But this vacancy, I want to fill it.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, yes, I do. Please allow me to know what I want, Mavis. And the point is, there's going to be tough competition. And a great deal will depend on having friends at court.
So, what's that got to do with Rita?
Oh, surely that's obvious. She is on terms of close friendship with at least 2 leading lights in the, rectangle. Alf Roberts and Fred Elliot.
So you wanted to pull some strings behind the scenes?
Yes, there's no shame in that, Mavis. It's how things are done these days, but not a word. Sealed lips. Des, hello. How are things?
Fine, thanks, Derek.
Good.
Come to settle me paper bill, Maeve. Tell you not to deliver next week.
Oh, are you going away?
Little holiday. Canal boat round the Cheshire Ring, I think they call it.
Do you know, I wouldn't have thought that was your sort of thing at all. I I don't mean to be critical or anything, but I would have thought Blackpool or Las Vegas was more you.
Oh, no, Mavis, no. Surrounded by nature, miles from anywhere, lying in your bunk at night, listening to the water lapping against the boat.
Oh, yes.
I suppose you'll be taking your lady friend with you?
You'd have to go on your own, wouldn't you?
Hey, do you know, I keep thinking it'll be a little girl.
What will?
Our new grandchild. Oh, an exciting, I can't wait to see it born.
I think you'll have a long wait, Vera. I've been thinking more about the grandson we've already got.
Oh, our little Tommy. Why, what about him?
Oh, well, he's growing up fast. And I must say this, the Ortons are doing the lad proud. I just hope when little Tommy's grown up, he's proud of us.
Well, of course he will be. Why shouldn't he be? Hey, you don't think the Mortons are bringing him up a bit snobby? You know, say he's going to turn his nose up at us, do you?
Oh, I don't know, Vic. I bet he'd be proud if I got in the square dealers the way, which I could if I played my cards right.
Hey, do you think they'd have you?
What do you mean? Fred Elliott's one, Alf Roberts is one. We're as good as them, aren't we?
Oh, I know we are, but even so, I mean...
No, I'm working on it, love. Well, it's not for myself, you know. It's for little Tommy and for you.
Oh, John, do you think you could?
All right, leave it to me. Of course, it might cost us a bob or two, you know.
How much?
Nothing we can't handle, love. Like I said, you leave it to me.
So, what have you been up to today?
Oh, not much. Waiting for you to finish work and come round here, thinking what we might get up to as the night wears on.
It's all right for some, isn't it? Whilst us workers are up at the sharp end.
Well, I'll be glad to join you and the rest of the workers till next term starts anyway. That shelf stacking job still going at your place?
Like I told you, it's yours if you want it.
Very good, because I've always been interested in how things are stacked, you know what I mean? And I keep wondering if you're one of them unscrupulous bosses that sexually harasses the staff.
Only the fanciful ones, so you'll have to watch yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Hi!
Hiya.
Oh, hello, Anne.
Hi.
Has Andy told you the news? I've decided to sell the house to Jim.
Oh, no. Andy never said.
Well, for one thing, you've only just got here, and for another, my dad might have made other plans by now, in which case she'd still be looking for a buyer.
Yeah, I suppose I ought to let him know. In fact, he's probably in the pub right now. Do you fancy joining me for a drink?
Oh, I think we can live with that, don't you?
Right then, my treat.
Thanks.
Flaming Baldwin. I know more than that kid, Sally Webster. Do you know he's put her in charge of me and others? It's not right.
Well, there'll be something in it for Baldwin, won't there? He's always been a crafty, devious devil, hasn't he?
I tell you what, if I could get another job and be out of that factory that fast, bye.
Hey, well, you just keep doing the lottery.
He's put you in charge. Blimey.
Well, aren't you pleased for me?
I don't know if I'm pleased or not. What's he up to?
He thinks I'm capable, honest, intelligent. He said so.
Yeah, but what's he up to?
I hope you're not jealous about this, Kevin, because I've always encouraged you, and I hope that you're going to back me up the way that I've always backed you up.
Hey, what are you getting narky for?
Oh, forget it. Just forget it.
Okay, what are you having?
Oh, you're all right, Mum, I'll get these. And look, there's me dad. Go and get the house sorted out.
I think I need a drink first.
No, you don't. Go on.
Can I have a word?
Yeah, you can have as many as you like.
Regarding the house, if you still want it, I'll not stand in your way.
Oh, must change your mind. Before it was over my dead body, as I recollect.
You'll have thought it over and I've changed my mind.
Well, you see, the trouble is, how do I know you're not going to change it back again? Last thing I can afford to do is throw the little money I've got at building society fees, solicitors' fees, if I think you're going to turn around and change your mind again.
Look, I can only tell you what I've told you. If you want it, I'm willing to sell you my half. It's up to you.
Liz. I'm sorry. Thank you.
That's all right. I hope you'll be happier there without me than you ever were with me.
Except I was happy until you weren't.
Hear that? Sounds like Liz McDonald's moving out and Jim's moving in.
Ooh, is that bad news?
Can't believe you live next door. You see, he's not sunny-natured and easy to live with like me.
Oh, you. Of course I'll do everything I can to help you, Derek. I'll tell them you're just the man they want for their little band.
But there you are. That's very condescending.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, I don't mean it to be.
You have an unfortunate genius, Mavis, for saying exactly the wrong thing.
Yes, I do was certainly a mistake.
I want to stay up till Dad gets home.
I said Daddy'll come up and see you later. You too, Davy.
Aww.
Go on, up you go. I'll come up in a minute. Nighty-night. You're on your own.
Yes. On my own. No, we didn't find him. Oh, I'm sorry, Gail. I'd have liked to have brought him home, or if I couldn't do that, at least bring you back some news that might make you feel better, but I haven't got any.
No.
No. Oh, we walked miles. Give all the leaflets out, me, Ken and the lads. Nothing. You seen this boy? Not a flicker.
Well, thanks for trying, Martin. I appreciate it.
Sorry. Who do you think you're talking to, Gail? I appreciate it. Quit you talking to me as if I'm some friend of the family or something. I'm his dad. I'm the only dad he's got, all right, and I want him back just as much as you do. Oh, I don't know why I'm shouting at you. Oh, it's just...
I know. Well, we'll just have to keep on hoping.
Dad, have you brought me anything?
Oh, I haven't brought you anything. I didn't have any time, did I? Come here. You've been a good girl for your mum.
Yeah, you've been smashing, haven't you?
Come here then. Wee. Miss me?
Yeah.
Oh, I must have walked 10 miles or more, but nothing to show for it at the end of the day, I'm afraid.
You deserve a medal, the lot of you.
No, medal should be for achievement, not failure.
It must be a dreadful thing not to know where your child is.
Oh, and if it was Becky, I don't think I could go. I don't think I could handle it at all.
Samantha, same round again, please, love. No, I better get back, see how Daniel is, and give Kelly a break. Oh, have a drink, Ken, you've earned it. Kelly won't mind.
There we are, Fred. Right, that's it. Now, I'll put you a straight question. Answer me this. Are you now, or have you ever been, a member of the vegetarian persuasion?
Oh, no.
But we do like vegetables, though.
What? Roast potatoes round a nice, juicy Sunday roast? Chips round rare rump steak? That sort of vegetable?
Yes, and green vegetables, of course, and nice salads.
No, as a side dish. As a side dish, what we really like is a good, solid roast. And Mavis is never happier than when she's cooking steak and kidney pie. Are you, Mavis? Are you, Mavis?
No.
Right. Well, I shall expect to see you at my shop then, frequently, buying my excellent steak and kidney.
There we are, Alf, on the house. G&T Audrey, landlord's bottle.
That's very kind of you, Jack.
Oh, my pleasure. What are we put on this earth for if we can't do each other a little bit of good, eh? Alf, lad, I was thinking about that crevice at your rectangle.
Oh, what about it?
They are, Audrey, look.
Cheers, thanks.
Well, I was thinking about putting my name forward. Always been keen on helping, but less fortunate. With you being an old pal of mine, I thought maybe you'd see your way clear to...
Now, look. Tommy Mook only died this morning. The fella is still warm, and there's you and Derek Wilton.
Wilton? What is he after?
Well, same as you expected. Half a dozen others as well. All jockeying for the poor fella's position.
Funny you should say jockey, you know. Me and you being a member of the same syndicate, and Wilton isn't.
Now, look. Until we've put Tommy Mook under and given him a decent send-off, I don't want to discuss it. Come on, Audrey.
Oh, do you know you're a grumpy devil?
Here, were you and him having words?
Give over. Me and Alf understand each other. Give it a couple of months and me and you are going to be rubbing shoulders with the town's finest. We're moving, Vera. Onward. Upward.
Well, it'd make a nice change.
A good player, and he's a rascal.